Welcome to Hayes on the Range, y'all. We back with another video. Today we're reviewing the Kimber 2K11 Pro Comp. I'm gonna do this video a little different. The first half is gonna be the review of the gun with me and Bryce shooting, and the second half we're gonna go over the IDPA match that I used it in. The MSRP on this is about 2,500 bales of hay, which is kind of ridiculous. I ended up getting it for like 21, which is still ridiculous, but I felt a little better. But that's kind of, for a good quality 2011, you're looking to spend around too. It's a 4 1/4 inch barrel. It is comped or ported or whatever. It has some decent slide serration. Actually, these slide serrations are pretty nice. It comes with a polymer grip. I do like this grip. I don't need any grip tape for this. It's just right. It's not super aggressive, but it sticks to your hand. It comes with 2 19-round magazines. It even comes with a nice little range bag also. Another good thing about Kimber, you get a lifetime warranty with them to the original owner for like wear and tear, I guess. The trigger on here is coming in at about 3.5 pounds. Let me take the mag out. It is empty. That's the take up. And then that was, let's see the reset. It does push you off a little bit too. So this is a pretty solid trigger, because to be honest, 3.5 is nice. You can go lighter, but then it's a little sketchy, especially if you're trying to shoot in fast paced or whatnot. The weight on this is about 33 ounces. I'm gonna toss the rest of the stats here. But yeah. Oh, it even comes with a toolless guide rod. And for my 1911 users, you know how a pain in the butt this can be, because normally on a 1911 you have to put like a pin inside the guide rod, and then that's how you take it down. But with this one, you just twist it and you're good to go. But yeah, let's start the video. We are shooting some 115 Federal. We're just gonna make sure the dot is kind of where it needs to be. I'm gonna shoot at the right corner. So it's a little high and to the right. Let's take a look at the grouping. So I was aiming here for reference, and it all hit right here. So we do need to bring it down. I left my tool at the house, so we just gonna have to adjust. And you rest your thumb on top of the safety. Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see what you're talking about.
Yeah, how it's off a little bit.
Yeah.
But the grouping is still pretty good, y'all. Both of these is touching. That's 2 holes in one. So we a little high and to the right. So I got my IDPA set up together. I don't have my vest on because you're supposed to do for concealment, but we just gonna work on pulling out the holster and remembering to use the safety. So here we go. I forgot that it shoots kind of high. I kept missing the one. But let me say, it's loud and you feel a little recoil, but it's fast. Like my dot, if it leaves my vision, it comes right back super fast. So that's how I was able to like double tap. And this trigger is pretty good. Here, we're gonna show this trigger off one time. It is clear. But this is the trigger. That's the wall. Oh, that was light. And here's the reset. And it pushes you off. So it does force you on the reset, so I like that. You up next, Bryce. Dang, that thing is extra loud under here.
Yeah.
What you think?
It's pretty accurate. I honestly like it, honestly.
That's the one you done shot the fastest so far.
Yeah. It feels light. Like the gun, it's just like, I feel like lighter with this gun, honestly. Fast, yeah.
All right, so we're just gonna do like a quick little drill. Do 2 shots on each one, reload 2 shots, and we're gonna see what my time is.
Shooter, are you ready?
Yep.
Stand by.
Oh, it's grippy. I just kind of flung them first two on the second. What was the time?
9 seconds flat.
Dang, I could do it way better than that. So I know these are my first two shots, and then these were the second two shots. When I reloaded, I kind of flung them on this one because I was panicking about the reload button being stiff. And then I hit these two shots. So it wasn't bad. We're going to tape it up. I kind of want to run this one more time. All right, Dad, we're going to give it one more try. I'm ready when you are, Bryce.
Shoot ready.
Yep.
Stand by.
All right. Dang. It was 7.44. That was a little faster. I noticed my only complaint about this gun so far is the mag release button is kind of stiff. Like it feels gritty.
Yeah.
But let's see what I did. So over here I got 3 zeros and 1 out at the end. That's bad. I can't get no 3s, y'all. That's a 0, 2 right outside, and 1 over here. I was following my dot on this one because I was aiming right here and it still was going up high. But that's what we got for today. You want to go one more time, bro?
Nah, I'm good.
Final thoughts on the Kimber 2K11 Pro comp. First of all, short story. My first gun that I ever owned was a Kimber. Because back in the day, Kimber was the ish. Like, and in my career field, my coworkers was a little older than me when I first started there. And so they told me, like, if you're going to get a gun, get you a 1911. It's the greatest gun ever made. And get it in 45. I'm like, why in 45? So you don't have to shoot twice. I was like, oh, okay. Even though this is a 9mm, but still, y'all get the drift. Y'all might call them FUDs, but I call them my OGs. And I appreciate y'all. Yeah. So my wife ended up talking to one of my co-workers, surprised me for my birthday and bought his Kimber because he was moving up to a Wilson Combat. So yeah, but let's get back to the gun. I like this gun a lot. It's fast. Y'all saw how fast Bryce was shooting it. He was shooting it fast. The return, like it's just quick. Like it's like as soon as you pull the trigger, it's like, pull it again. Like it's yelling at you. Keep shooting me. I don't know if that makes sense, but y'all get what I'm saying. The trigger on here is pretty good. My only complaint is this mag release. Like, it's kind of, I don't know if y'all can hear this. Maybe I got to lube it up. I don't know. I never even had to lube up a mag release before. But it was kind of stiff. Like, I got to make sure I get a good push on it. The trigger's good. It looks good. One thing Kimber does is makes a good looking gun. Like, this comes in an all black model and this stainless model. I really like this. I like how the full size looks and all that. The grip texture is good. I don't feel like I need grip tape. It runs, yeah. I think Kimber has made a comeback. I know they went through a little rough patch, but they back. So yeah, is it cool? Y'all can tell I think it's cool. It looks good. It's a fun gun. Is it a tool? Yeah, I wouldn't use this for in-home protection because y'all know how I feel about ports indoors or whatever. But for range, fun. For competition, we're about to find out coming this week because I'm going to use this in my IDPA match that I got coming up. So, yeah, so then I'll definitely report on that. But, yeah, it's a cool gun. I like it. We still got to put more rounds in it. I think we did like 100 we actually did like 250 today or something like that. But, you know, we got to get it up to 1,000 at least before we like fully trust it. Even though, like I said, it's just going to be competition, so it's not like my life is dependent on this, just my scores. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up. Y'all don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace. What's this behind me? It's a katana. It's a Kill Bill replica. A sword. Story time. I was with my family. This is how I ended up with a sword. I was with my family. We went to the mall. You know, this was a while ago. I think I had this for about 8 or 10 years or something like that. We were at the mall, I think, going to see one of the Marvel movies, and we had like 30 minutes to spare. And we went to one of those retro stores because I was looking to see what records they had. And behind the counter, they had a bunch of swords. And I was like, that's kind of cool. They had like Zelda swords. They had one of them big, I almost cursed. They had one of them big like Excalibur swords. They had axes and Star Wars swords. And I was like, how much are they? So he told me the price. He said, they go up to like $250, but you can get one as low as $40. So then I hurry up. I went out and I told my wife, I was like, honey, I think I'm gonna buy a sword. And she looked at me and said, that sounds expensive. I said, they start off at $40. She said, that sounds like a good deal. Which is crazy because my wife doesn't know the sword market. But when your wife gives you the blessing on buying some stupid stuff, you don't question it. I just looked and said, all right, you want to help me pick out one? So then we went in there and we ended up getting this Kill Bill replica. It's not really even sharp. It's starting to rust a little bit now. The only thing I've ever cut was like some tree leaves. Actually, I had some bushes in my backyard and I just kind of sliced the top. That's the only time I've ever used it. But that's why I have a sword. So for the competition part of the video, this is my second IDPA match. This time it was at the same place, which is cool because it's a little further out, so it's usually a little less people. But the Texas State match is coming up soon, so everybody's trying to get their reps in. So we was maxed out. We had 20 people total, so it's 2 squads of 10. I finished in 10th out of 20, which is way better than last. Last time I was 12 out of 12, so this time I was 10 out of 20. I made less penalties, but I still earned a couple the other day. And so yeah, this first stage, you had to shoot with your offhand, your weak hand, and you had to do 2 shots on the target. You could have shot from where I picked the gun up off the barrel, but I saw somebody who went before me. That's the bonus of not having to go first, because then you can kind of watch what the person does in front of you. He grabbed it and ran closer, and he was able to shoot faster. So like, why not try it? So we did that. It was pretty cool shooting but through the barrels or whatever. I think some of the things I have to work on is reloads, clearly. Because like, when you start getting good, everybody could put 2 bullets into an A zone, right? But it's all the other little things like stage planning, when you gonna reload, how you gonna reload. Like I had the slide lock back, and then I had to reload, and that just takes up way more time. You can do, it's different kind of reloads you can do. So one of the guys, he was pretty cool. He was telling me, giving me a few pointers on what I could do. I just didn't want to try it here on the fly. I want to at least come back and practice that, do some dry fire or whatever else. But yeah, let's take a look at the stage.
Are you ready? Stand by.
Here, Mike, come here for a second, I'll show you.
One, I forgot to mention, trying to disengage the safety with my left hand, I started malfunctioning. So I ended up just using my right hand to do it. But it was fun. It was a cool stage. Doing one hand is always interesting because that's the second time I ever shot with my weak hand. Because I never practiced that here because I always think like, oh, when am I going to be doing this? Apparently when I'm in a competition. So this next one, I really liked this stage because it was pretty cool. You started off facing the barrel, then you had to shoot into like that little rim tire, and then you had a few close-up shots at the end. But one of the takeaways from here is reloads. The magazine button is still kind of stiff on this Kimber. And I thought I was tripping, like maybe, because when you push it, I thought I had it over here. Yeah. So when you push it from the side, you can kind of, you see this part move over here. I thought maybe my hand was blocking it, but that's not really it either. It's just kind of tough to pull. The best way to describe it is like when you got an old TV remote and you push the volume button, it doesn't go up. But then if you push directly in the center, then the volume adjusts. That's how you have to work this slide release. But anyway, let's get to the footage.
Stand by.
I don't remember if I shot that one.
If finished, unload, show clear.
Yeah, so that one was fun, y'all. Somebody told me if you grunt, it adds like +2 to your speed, so that's why I was doing that. But yeah, I had fun today. I actually recorded the guy that finished in first place because he was in my division. And let me tell you, in 10th, I think my overall time was like 263 seconds or whatever. Him in first, it was like 143. He ran 6 stages in half the time. Like, it was crazy. It's a huge gap, right? But also he basically shooting at a master rank level or whatever. But he was super cool. He offered me a bunch of advice. So yeah, let's take a look at his rank. See what I'm saying? It's a whole different, it's levels to this. But yeah, but it's still fun. And this I know I like it because that wasn't intimidating or whatever, seeing people that's better than me. It just motivated me just to lock in. We locking in, y'all. That's what we gonna do. I'm gonna do more dry fire practice. I gotta get me some of those netted walls for out back so I could just practice running stages. Because the thing that's interesting about IDPA that's a little different from just like going to the range and shooting, you shooting from behind the cover all the time. So you never get to stand like in the ideal practical state, basically, where I'm just standing straight, knees bent, kind of lean forward a little bit. I'm more like peeking behind a corner or whatever else. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up. I'm gonna keep doing this. We'll see how this 2 video thing goes, 2 videos into 1 goes. If not, I'll just keep the competition videos separate from the review videos, and we'll see. Y'all take it easy. Peace.